And what's up? Hey, Alba and Preach released another video, so let's react to that for my Jamaican people and the Nigerian.
Alright, today's topic, somebody sent me this video.
Get caught. So I caught a texting some dude this morning. Didn't want to tell me who it is. I said, okay, I'll let it go. So this is what she does. Then she want to try to act like what you call it, then like call the police. Call the police, wifey. Check what you did. Look at what you did. Look what you did. Now, look, you see how push me? Always putting the hands on me. Always putting the hands on me. So y'all see this? Witness this. You woke her up. You so loud. Look at this. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. Because you got caught texting somebody? You mad because you got caught texting a dude? And you see this right here, guys? She broke the TV.
No!
This TV. She broke this right here.
No.
So what I do?
The kids.
Her laptop broke in. Her iPad broke in. Everything in the house is broken, so she comes home and she breaks my chain. She comes home and breaks my... Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Stop doing that!
Stop touching me. No. No, they need to know who you are. Oh, get off of me.
You can push her.
There's whole movies about that shit. There's whole movies about girl keying cars. I broke the windows of your car. There's whole songs about that. Grammys and shit are based on all that.
Really?
Waiting to excel. Taking out your shit and burning your stuff. It's like, it's in the media. It's like we know we can't hit a woman, but it's in the media and the movies that the woman they slap.
But we wish we could, in a nice way. But that's even worse. The fact that I said it, you are already like looking at me on the top corner. I'm like, whoa, okay, no. Don't hit woman, but damn. What if she stabs me? We're still not allowed to be worried in the future? I don't know.
Ooh, these like, and that's good. It brings up the passion. You understand what I'm saying? What are you talking about? It's normal shit. It's okay.
Well, actually, I do have a good reason to defend this eye. That's the only reason I think I can retaliate out of fear of a slap. But who knows? Maybe I'll go down too, just like them.
That's all right. That's the other side of it. You know what I mean? Imagine that. We know that in society we can't hit ladies, right? And there's still motherfuckers that do it. Imagine when some shit is accepted. I'm just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. We know it's unacceptable. We shouldn't hit anyone. And there's still people, women that suffer from abuse. When we know. You look at, you beat it. You get canceled quick, you beat your wife. Right? Imagine when it's accepted. Is it when it's in movies, music. It happens. We shut the fuck up about it. We do. Is it right to shut up about it?
No, it is not. But, you know, it benefits you more if you shut up by just dodging and swifting. Because when you complain, why are you making so much noise? Do you have something to hide? And then now, you're the one in trouble.
No. But what can you do? What are you going to do? I would film too, but not to put it online, because then again, that's defamation of character. But I'm taking your ass to jail. I'm throwing the book at you. I know you paying all of this. I know you're not going to go to jail for hitting me, for breaking up. You're not going to jail. You're a woman. You're not going. That's not your thing. That's not your department. I don't fear for my life. So you're not going nowhere.
Well, I fear for my eye. And if I have to be honest, there's not much I can do. I can just run away. And if you run behind me and you trip and fell on a knife, that's my fault too.
But I'm getting my money back. That would be the only reason I'm filming. That's it. But What are we watching? What is it? What do we have to say about that? That it's bad and crazy? Yeah. But it happens on both sides.
I think the best thing you can do is just record to prove that you didn't do anything, that you stay away from that person. Record the crazy reaction that most people won't see when the cops are there, because suddenly she's like, oh, I'm a strong, independent woman. This blood, I just defended myself. And because when they see that, they're gonna be like, oh, you did like a kind of bipolar switch. Maybe I should rethink my arrest a little, just a little.
I've seen men acting like that too.
Yeah.
Going, ugh. Human beings is weird.
Saw the ending of that where she's screaming and they clearly tackle or whatever. If you flip those genders, how do you think people would respond?
I didn't have to respond to that.
Okay. Just wanted to ask.
I have to respond to that.
Just asking. Just throwing it out there.
Because he knows.
Nobody's getting no, 'cause, you know, and I was like, yeah, but he's not. And could you keep your hands to yourself?
You know what's most unfortunate about all this?
What?
Is the kid crying in the back.
Yes! I said it, the kid.
He catches her doing shady stuff, so she breaks his things, then he breaks her things.
But he did say something that caught me off guard.
Huh.
I'm gonna put that on him though.
This is what she always does.
This is what I deal with on a daily basis.
Hey.
He said that.
Why is that so bad? If it's a person that is texting somebody and she realizes that you're going to do something about it, right? And she comes home and starts destroying everything, maybe it is something that he goes by on a daily basis. I've been in that situation that I feel like I'm a beautiful eagle trapped in a freaking stupid woodpecker jail, and I'm like, dude, I'm not comfortable, but I love you. I gave you food. I gave you funky. I cook for you. I'm like, dude, I don't feel free. I can do anything. I've been in that situation. There was this girl. She won't allow me to even play my PlayStation. And once GTA 3 came out, I told the woman, it just came out. Can I play for 15 minutes? You know what she did? She left my student apartment. She robbed my PSP. And when I was trying to play my PSP when she left, I was like, where's my PSP? She said, I stole it. I will give it to you. Tomorrow you will get it. Play your stupid game. I'm like, what's wrong with you? That's the moment I realized I'm not gonna stay any longer with this woman. 6 months later, I broke up with her. Are you freaking kidding me? There's a limit how far you can go when I'm just trying to do something that you're limiting me, my passion, but you're like, no, that's a punishment. Your passion is a punishment to me, so I'm gonna punish you. Well, let's see what maybe Preach can, maybe my Jamaican friend can help me. I'm culture appropriating black people, so don't worry. I'm kind of black too. I'm dark white.
Look, guys. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. You're whack. The girl, whack.
Let me ask.
Lame. But the dude, you're dealing with this on a daily basis.
Let me rebut it. Let me rebut you. You get the wrong woman pregnant, you try to make it work.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh, my answer.
Yes.
Don't.
Happens a lot.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that is what I've been preaching in Abbas and Preach Discord when it was there. The first thing about being a good dad, don't make the stupid baby.
Happens a lot.
The baby's not stupid. This is just comical. Don't worry.
That's a whole other topic in regards to.
That's a whole other topic. That's a whole other video.
But you know, it's just unfortunate. You know, and I think that's why people have to be careful who they have kids with. You know, you need to know these things well before you even think about bringing a child in this world. Because two adults fighting, that's one thing. When there's a child in the room or and they're crying and they're being neglected because y'all are arguing and screaming and leaving out that energy which the child can internalize. It's not good for them.
Honestly, with my wife, we have this great deal. We never discuss in front of the kids, and when one says something abusive or whatever, but you think you're right, the only reason we don't discuss is we just look at each other and like, we're gonna have a talk. But for now, you're right. We're gonna correct this, and you can come back with the child and do something different. Like, I'm sorry, bada beam, bada boom. Because the moment you two don't agree and a child sees that, amen, Mortal Kombat, pimp, pimp, fatality.
So people have to be responsible. It's not enough to just say, I want to stay in this. Make sure you pick the right person, one. And two, make sure both y'all are committed. You guys aren't, then don't. That's what it really comes down to. Because these people, I mean, breaking each other's stuff like that,
Woo.
there's no teamwork in that. That's sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
That's sabotage.
I could never deal with that. And then that on a daily basis.
Because that's telling me you're starting to quit. If I try to hold you accountable for something and you start breaking stuff, you've already quit.
There's no coming back from that.
I don't use ad block. I like these people.
I don't think you can. To get to that point is crazy.
You can't come back from that.
I could never imagine I'm mad at somebody. Let's say you're mad at me, right? We're having like a business dispute.
And I break your shit. I break the cam.
Or I break your shit. You're mad at me and I break your shit. Isn't that crazy? That's a level I couldn't even imagine getting to. I feel like by that point you're far gone.
No, I can tell you how this happens. You have been treating this person on such a unique way that she is not accountable for her stuff. You have given her like certain exception, like life is hard. I'm taking care of your baby. I'm stressing. I couldn't enjoy life. I had the baby. It's your baby too. So let me get my freedom. You can go outside. So you keep giving this exception because this person doesn't have the fortitude of being a mom or under pressure or whatever. I want to be a mom, but an entrepreneur too. I mean, like, hey, you cannot choose two things that give you stress. I got MS. I saw this lady in depression with MS. I'm like, and she's like, you're going to get depressed. I'm like, I'm not going to get depressed. Why? I love life. And she's like, everybody gets depressed. And I was thinking, then if you get depressed, why did you become an entrepreneur? And there was like a weird silence. I'm like, you choose that. Why do you want that so much? I want to feel powerful. I don't want to feel powerful. I want to be with my kids.
Where you think destruction of property, throwing other people's money away, just complete disregard for their personal space? Ooh, that's far. In my
And I said I'm throwing the book at you when I'm getting this money back. It's not gonna happen now. It's a process. It takes time. By that time, I'm selling that computer, TV, and shit is that.
It's complicated. It's complicated. You know, so if you guys find yourself in situations where you're constantly fighting like this, you need to really strongly reassess whether or not you should be with this person. Strongly reassess. Because you risk hurting the people around you. Know, people say stuff like, this is why you don't want to be married to the wrong person. No, this is why you don't want to have kids with the wrong person. That's the truth. That's
Yeah.
the truth.
Marriage is one thing. Kids,
That's
Yeah.
a different thing.
now the whole other human being is suffering.
Yeah, when you have a kid, I'm not saying that I don't have a life anymore. I just don't have my previous life. Now I have my life, I have my wife's life, and I have our lives that is going to be dedicated to the kids. And if you don't balance it out, our lives correctly, but you're focusing on, let me do this, so I can go back to my life. Is that this the focus? Being a parent? I think you're gonna suck. Because everybody that comes to my house is just like, hey man, your kids are kind of cool. What do you do for them? And explain them. And they're like, hey, that's a lot of work. Don't you have a life? I'm like, what do you mean don't I have a life? I enjoy my life. Why would they want to have fun at your party and come to this stupid miserable life that you consider miserable for me? My miserable life is you. I'm having fun, man. I'm having a lot of fun, G.
You know, people say, don't stay for the kids. I agree. That shouldn't be the sole reason. But God damn, some of y'all got to pick your partners better. You know, that's toxic.
And you
That's toxic.
but
That's nefarious.
you said you deal with this on a daily basis. That was science.
You must have been. Or if not, you didn't take enough time to do your research.
Well, maybe yeah, that is true. The thing is, sometimes you invest and you realize that this person stays normal because you're doing the extra. But when you catch the person doing other extra and you're like, hey, I don't want you to do that, she explodes. The problem is that I don't think you can coddle your wife because usually she will test your boundaries. So just treat her normal. So you can color her in a different way. Not like, damn, you texted and now I have the repercussion. Nah, man. That shouldn't be normal. That doesn't make any sense. The girl has some weird mental issue by my standard, because you don't do that. The fact the zombie starts throwing stuff because you just caught them, it's like she's like, oh no, he's going to do something now that I have to prove to him how much I love him, or I will destroy more of his stuff. That's not logical.
But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a side of this I don't see. And you know, who knows? Like I said, people change sometimes. That happens too. And the truth is, if both of y'all, one of y'all's committed initially, or both of y'all are, and then somebody decides they want to quit, that happens too.
Bruh.
Trying to drag someone along the finish line that doesn't want to keep moving is a burden. It's like trying to do a group project and you're the only one working on it.
And everybody get all the points.
Yeah.
Dude, are you see?
You get resentful too.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
it's nuanced. I think it's difficult, but yeah, it's a tough one. But anyways, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We want to hear from y'all.
Just like them, I want to hear the comments too. Brrr. Let me know what you think. Like, share, bada bing, bada boom. Life is Gucci. Peace.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Turloqueta verdeta welcome. Then be the me at too many initiative.